Antoine, this is Kevin. Hey, just want to give you a quick video of the Scout. I know Marcy talked to you about that, so this is the Scout. Just want to kind of highlight some areas that need some touch-up. It's a very solid collar. It's originally from Arizona. So as you can see, the side of it looks fairly good. Like, as you can see from there, sun beat down a lot here, so you can see here this is like worn down, and then the hood is, well, the hood is, as you can see, not so happy. Again, it's very solid. It's originally Arizona, so just the sun beat it up. Basically, clear coat went away. That's the front. Everything looks good overall. Kind of wanted to keep it the same color unless you had some suggestions. Let me go on the other side so there's some color, some light you can see a little better. Tough areas, I'm up for suggestions on like the two-tone here. People like it. I get a lot of compliments, but as you can see down here, this right here was it's kind of rusting through a little bit. That is probably the worst area on the car. Basically, water comes in from up top here and accumulates down here. So that is a small little issue. I think that's probably the worst. Other than that, I think this right here was a guy who, when he did it, was fixing up some of the rust here, and this is Bondo here. So I think that a lot of this has to be stripped and cleaned. That's probably the worst area there. So you can see just a bad Bondo job. It's flaking up, as you can tell, okay? And right there, bad Bondo. So, and I think the guy got the cheapest paint in the world. A couple areas where it's just kind of, paint has come off from time to time there as well. Some of the areas too, like there's logos and stuff that are on that you can access them pretty easily. Everything is a bolt-on, bolt-off type situation. Bolt on, bolt off. As you can see, there's also the top comes off too. The top has never been off this vehicle. It was resprayed. I'll go to the front so you can see here. When it was resprayed, the rubber here, this is a kind of rubber, was sprayed over. So we have an option whether or not we want to just leave it, spray it over, or I can order the part and we can take the top off, spray it, put a new rubber on, back and front, and do it legit. Or the cheaper the option, the better. The hood and the roof are the worst. The roof is gone. This is another rough area here. Again, I think it needs just a little TLC and a little, expertise. Again, that's probably the roughest area there. Another Bondo job there. Those are probably the roughest areas. Other than that, all steel. Just been beat to hell with the sun in Arizona. So, interior. So, as you can tell from the door, this is the original color from the 1970s. So that's the original color. This has just been repainted. As you can see, it's a good gloss between here and here. So this has been repainted. So again, bolt on, bolt off paneling. This would be nice to have repainted the outside color, and not really picky here, but the panel, the interior, this right here, all this is metal, some of it is plastic. Option would be, if we can get this painted, doesn't matter, it looks okay. It's a little dated with the color. Suggestions on the dash, typically people repaint it the outside color. Very much an optional feature. Doesn't really matter on that one. Okay. Other than that, inside, as you can tell, bolt in, bolt out. These are panelings that bolt in, bolt out. This right here is interior. That is the original color. It's an all original vehicle. It's been taken good care of. I'm sorry it's a long video. I like my car. So some of the areas like here been sun beaten. This is like this is a plastic fender flare that was added on extra. This comes off, bolt in, bolt off. Everything's bolt in, bolt off. It's all metric, purely American. So you can see there's the rear. Again, here, clear coat. Just terrible paint job they did before. Some of it's just a little bit of surface rust. It's, again, something that make it not surface rust. The undercarriage is clean. There's no rust underneath. It probably needs like an undercoat if it ever gets there, but the most of the thing is just make it look better on the top. Suggestions are always warranted. I heard you're pretty creative with making things look cooler than they are. Especially Marcy's car looks pretty cool, especially for an Eclipse. Even though it is an Eclipse. So you can see that right there, again, little bubbling. Everything's solid overall. Minor issues. So wheels and tires are great, brand new, and that's it, man. Well, take a look, let me know what you think. The best part is too is I can, you know, leave it to you and we can talk about it and you can have it for however you want and work on it and all that. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I'll text you my number. Thanks, man, appreciate it.